Hey everybody, I just wanted to give you a quick update on my Suunto Core. I got a new band for it, and wanted to talk about a couple other things. If you want to tour this watch, see my other video. If you want more information about this thing than you ever really cared about, look at the comparison to the with this and the Casio Pathfinder. So here's the new band. It's the optional band. It replaces that orange band that I had with the lugs. This one's flush to the case, which is pretty sweet. And I wear this thing all the time now, just because it's just such a good all-around watch, and it's not so super orange anymore. So I think it looks a lot cooler. You know, it really highlights the face instead of the band, which I think is pretty neat. Also wanted to show you the face, that it's actually pretty good in bright light, as you can see here. Just in dim light, it's a little harder to read. Also on the battery life, my first battery lasted about 8 months. It kind of sucks up batteries pretty quickly. I think the compass and the backlight use a lot of batteries, but you can replace it yourself. Just put a coin in there, you can unscrew that, and it's pretty easy. The thing is, you don't get a warning before the battery runs out. I took it on a trip, and the first night of the trip it just died, and I was like, what the heck? And I just realized that the battery was dead. So if you need to rely on it, take an extra battery. Then I want to show you a couple other things, like the log, what the logs look like. So as far as the logs go, well, if you watched my other videos, you probably know this, that it tracks your the barometric pressure for the last 24 hours if it's in barometer mode. So there's a graph of the barometric pressure. If we go into the memory area of the watch, it'll also give you the exact pressure in half-hour increments. So you can see there's the data on the bottom and the time. So that's pretty cool. It just does that automatically. Then if we go into the logbook, this is what the logs look like. So you can see here it's saying we have 10 logs free. So it just, if you use up those 10 slots, it'll just record over your oldest log. So if we go in here, this is October 27th at 5:02. We can lock this if we don't want it to record over this particular one, or we can view it. So here's the data that it's giving us. Here's a graph of the altitude that we tracked. So this was in altitude mode. It tracked our altitude. This is the length of the log, 30 minutes and 14 seconds, and our highest elevation, 984 feet. If we go up here, it'll give us our ascent. So we ascended 482 feet total, and we spent 17 minutes and 17 seconds ascending at a rate of 26 feet a minute. Here's a descent. Descended 486 feet total, 11 minutes and 48 seconds descending at a rate of 39 feet a minute. This was mountain biking. And then if you start and stop the log, like in one single log, if you start and stop it, it'll record those start and stops as laps. So here's the first lap, 28 minutes. The split is the total accumulated time, so same as the first lap for the first split. Second lap was 2 minutes and 1 second, and then the split at this point is the first and second lap added together. So that's the data that it gives you. If you go back to the first screen, which is here, and you hit the middle button, it'll actually play back your trip, basically. And here it's, and this is you can set this recording interval. Right now it's recording every 30 seconds. You can set that to, like, you know, between 1 second and a minute. And then it gives you your altitude, you know, for every interval that it records, which is pretty sweet. And then you can actually speed it up, you know, to play it back faster, or like slow it down, which is like pretty sweet little feature, you know. So there it is, and then it runs out your course, and then you're done. So, but that's pretty cool, you know. Anyway, so that's a quick update of the Suunto Core. I don't know if I showed it to you on like what it looks like on the wrist. There it is, a little sleeve, big watch, but great. I've been wearing it all the time now. It's kind of my staple these days, just because it does everything. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the update. All right, thanks.